so emotional. I feel like my life just left me.
I think it's fair to say that tonight's game is all about this fella, really, isn't it? Although there is the little matter of Bournemouth and qualifying for the Champions League as well. It's the penultimate home game of the season, and I just want to thank everybody for all their support. Hopefully there'll be one more season of these Matchday vlogs to go. It's something I'll be thinking about over the summer. But in the short term, it's all about the game. Afterwards, there's a celebration of Kevin De Bruyne. Maybe there'll be a statue over here of him at some stage. And who knows what the future holds for him and City without Kevin De Bruyne. Anyway, let's find out what the mood is tonight ahead of City fans wanting to say goodbye to their hero, because he is a hero, isn't he?
I can't believe it. I can't believe it's... Well, I can't believe it's come to this, Ian. I can't believe it's come to it, because football is a journey, isn't it? And he's had his own journey with us. But I can't believe it's been 10 years. I mean, I was 21 when he joined us, and I'm 31 now. I mean, that's just how time works. But what we've done in the time as fans is come here and support him, and what he's done for us is absolutely unbelievable. We can't thank him enough for everything that he's given us. You know, the goals, the assists, even without the numbers, just the moments that he's grabbed the game by the horns and not necessarily affected it in terms of goals or assists, but just got everybody else up for it. You know, yes, he was directly involved in the Villa game, but look at what he did. He tied his shoelaces. It was very signifiable. It got us a result in the end. PSG 2015, 10 years ago, just after he joined us, or shall I say 2016, he won the game for us. You know, you look at the moments, the Sane assist against Stoke, and just the fact that he's been such a wonderful player for his own country, Belgium, and for Manchester City, absolutely unbelievable. I mean, Ian, he's brought us so much joy, hasn't he?
Is he better than Silva? Is he better than Yaya? Is he the best you've seen?
I think that players stand alone in their own moments. You know, there's a reason why there's 3 statues behind me there of David Silva, Vincent Kompany and Sergio Aguero, and for me, Yaya Toure also fully deserving of something, and he's got a pitch over at the academy, and I think another statue maybe one day later down the line might be here for him. But I think Kevin De Bruyne is someone that stands alone. I think when Colin Bell gives him the praise he gave him before we sadly lost Colin, someone that played in a similar position to him, I think you've got to take that at face value and go with King Colin saying that King Kev is as good as he is. I think he's standalone in his position, but I wouldn't be comparing him. I think if we were to do that, it'd be unfair on the others.
Very appropriate then that Marie and John, Colin's wife and son, present Colin with his life season Kevin with his life season ticket tonight.
I think that's special, and I think there's nobody else that Colin would have wanted to receive that after the other lads in the line that have received one before him. You know, Kevin is someone that will always be remembered as a cult hero at City, someone that will be remembered as an absolute treasure to us, and someone that has been here in the biggest moments of all. And to be able to see him lift the Premier League title as many times as he has, you know, as part of that team, to see him win the FA Cup, the League Cup, you know, the Champions League and the Club World Cup, it's something I'll never forget. And I just want to thank him very much from the bottom of my heart. And you know, to see his plaque unveiled today in front of my own eyes was very special to me, and I can't thank him enough for all he's done. So Kevin, do it tonight, get a win against Bournemouth, and you'll even further write your name into the history of Manchester City.
I just sort of looked at it and was like, no.
Not doing it.
No,
not doing
that one.
Well, really looking forward to it. One of the stalwarts we've had at City. Watched them since 60s, 70s. Kevin De Bruyne, probably the finest player I've seen in a Manchester City shirt. Wonderful player, and I hope he gets everything he wants out of it this evening.
It's a big night for him, and I know there's a lot of emotion on the fans. It's also a big game for the club. There's no danger of this overshadowing the match, is there?
Wow, good call. I'd like to think not. The professionals, they know what they need to do to get over the line, but we'll see. We'll see.
Think City will win then, do it tonight?
Yes, quietly confident. Score, I think we'll do 2-3-1.
It's momentous, isn't it? I mean, 10 years it's been here. Very, very sad Kevin's going, but I think it is the right time. I'm hoping he has a good game tonight. I'm hoping he could give an assist to Haaland, or he could score himself. Would be fantastic. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
I've just seen you legging it up the street just to catch a glimpse of him going into
Yeah,
the stadium.
absolutely. Just like a scream. Oh, Kevin De Bruyne. We've been to the mural this afternoon, which was fantastic. Had some photos with that. I mean, when they unravelled the tifo at the FA Cup last week, or the weekend, I teared up then, so God knows what I'm going to be like tonight. So
you're going to stay, and you've got a long trip home, haven't you, after this?
Well, we are staying up tonight, so it's not too bad. So I shall have a nice cook breakfast in the morning and then drive back at my leisure. But yeah, normally it was a bit of a slog coming up, but it's worth it, absolutely worth it. So, and then we're down at Fulham as well, so I can't wait for that. But exciting night. Let's hope we can win.
Are you worried at all that this overshadows what the importance of the game is against Bournemouth?
Yes and no. It's a funny one. We always say when we're coming up, we get so excited about everything. We just love this place. It's like our second home, and you almost forget you're coming up to watch a football match. It's bizarre, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, we've got football, and you get the excitement builds again. So I don't think it's taking it off it. I'm hoping if we get the win, then it'll be really special for him at the end, but it'll still be special whatever the result.
So what does Kevin mean to you?
Everything. He is Manchester City. You know, the best years that we've had here, Kevin's been in it. I'm really sad. Don't make me cry tonight. Thinking about it makes you cry, doesn't it? So yeah, very emotional. Have you made this? I've made this.
It looks pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it's taken me a while, but I made it. I think he's worth it. It's worth it. I hope the City fans tonight all stay behind to say thank you. It's really important because sometimes, you know, everybody kind of escapes quickly, so I hope they don't.
Are you worried at all that the celebration of Kevin is going to overshadow and take people's concentration?
I don't think so, because the celebrations are after the game. If those players have not got their heads on it tonight, there's something really wrong. So yeah, I'm predicting a win, but I haven't got a clue about the score.
So tonight you're going to be presenting Kevin De Bruyne, I believe, with a season ticket. Really on behalf of your dad, who was a big fan of Kevin, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. I've been enjoying it. Mum's doing it as well tonight, so very nice of the club to invite us to do that. Just always really respectful, so they asked us around the King reference, and we're absolutely fine with that. So the kids were asked, and it's sort of a generational thing, isn't it? So this generation deserves to have a King, and Kevin is very fitting that, you know, he's given that title. So yeah, it'll be emotional night for us, particularly for Mum, who's not been out onto the pitch before to do something like that. So it'll be a big night, but a tribute for Kevin. It's great to be involved with that because he's been a great servant for the last 10 years. Great player, great ambassador, a lot of similarities with Dad. They were different players, really. So yeah, similarities but differences as well.
You remember your dad talking about him?
Yeah. So Dad was a big fan of David Silva, and I suppose Kevin really came into his peak, I'd guess, when after Dad had died. So you could see that potential, but probably a couple of years where he was really important for us, with the 2 years after Dad had passed. So yeah, he did speak about him a lot. But yeah, Dad's favourite was always Silva. My favourite was Aguero. Kids' favourite is Kevin. So it's just nice, and it's not really about who the greatest player is. It's about time in history, and you know, Aguero for me, because my dad hugged me at that 93-20 moment. He was never a tactile person, so that's why that was a strong moment in my mind. And then Dad, people before him said Peter Doherty was the greatest player ever. So it's just really nice that we can celebrate these individuals and that we have these greats coming through the club. So Dad would be pleased that there's somebody, you know, being claimed to be better, and people can debate. It's not for me to debate that as who's the greatest, but it's good to have players of that stature here, and obviously wish him the best in the future. He lives not far from us in Wilmslow, and my kids have played football with his before. He's a nice guy, just very shy and humble like my dad, so it comes across like that. That similar characteristics come across in the media as well. But he is I'm sure he's emotional and probably grieving leaving here because he's been part of a family. So I think it's tough for him to leave. But yeah, it'll be a nice celebration, so hopefully we'll win.
There's no doubt there's lots of emotion on behalf of Kevin De Bruyne today, but there is also a very important match. And in the recent audio podcast, I do a weekly audio podcast, I hope you subscribe and listen to that as well. And we're speaking to Earl Barrett, former City player, and Nick Stapleton, TV presenter of Scam Interceptors, among other things. And here's what they had to say about this game tonight.
I think we need to win on Tuesday night, because Fulham are going to want to win their last home game of the season, and they are still in with a shout at getting Europa Conference League places in it. So I think that'll be a really tough game, and I have faith that we'll get it done on Tuesday night, and then hopefully the Fulham result won't matter quite so much. But let's see. I'm confident we can get 4 points from those two games. Yeah.
Earl, what do you think?
Look, Man City have got great players. They've got really, really good players, and I just think sometimes, like Nick said it previously, that Man City are boring, which implies it's ticky-tacky in front of players, rather than I think sometimes, a little bit of ticky-tacky, but then it's okay to go direct as well at times, at the right times, and get behind other teams, because otherwise it's easy for teams. If you're going to be ticky-tacky and play in front of opposition, they're just going to sit in and they're athletes, so they can do that, and it's less stress for them, and they do it as a team. Obviously, to do that as a team for 90 minutes is really, really hard. But obviously, Crystal Palace did that, and then counter-attack. So we can do it. Without doubt, Man City can do it. But I just think at times, get Grealish on, get him wide, get him taking players on, and Doku on the other side and crossing the ball. It doesn't have to be a perfect cross in the box. Toss it into an area really early, and let's get people flying towards goal, and we'll be fine.
A great finish from Marmoush. What a strike. Probably one of the best we've seen in a few seasons. Breathtaking. City dominated the ball, and the midfield three of Gundogan, Kovacic and Bernardo have been brilliant. They've just run circles around them, and they've created overloads further up the pitch in deep areas. But Bournemouth has shown just how dangerous they can be with that one counter-attack. And that was down to communication between the two centre-halves. One stepped, one dropped off, and they got caught in no man's land. But it's a worthy result, because it should be 3 really, with a great chance that Kevin had.
Just need that fairy tale ending now for Kevin, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, listen, at 2-0, I know the importance of this game. The manager does. You can tell how animated he is on the sideline. Just the importance of this game and making sure that the players keep their focus. No errors that lead to goals, because if we're organised and we're disciplined and we keep our shape, it's going to take something special to beat us. It's when we give the ball away and we lose that focus. So far, been excellent.
What a game, fantastic game. Nice to see Rodri back. Marmoush, what a goal. He missed the penalty on Saturday, but scores a fantastic goal tonight. Love him to pieces. Bring on next season.
Are you confident now? Because City still need at least a point in theory at Fulham.
I think they'll go and beat Fulham now. I think they've got that confidence back in the team again. Overall, I think a great performance tonight. I think they'll carry on Sunday as well. Fingers crossed.
Makes you wonder why they didn't do that at Wembley, doesn't it?
Oh, I just think it wasn't our day Sunday. Just didn't happen on the day. Those things happen sometimes. The handball maybe turned the game, which is a big disappointment, and the penalty miss, another big disappointment. But sometimes that's football for you, unfortunately. So We'll be there next season again, doing it again. So, happy days. Come on, the Blues.
We needed the win after the weekend. It was disappointing, but it's all about Kevin tonight. And like I say, the club put on a really good show there. There's not a dry eye in the house, and 10 years, 19 trophies. Kevin De Bruyne, what a legend! And yeah, I'm off to go home now and have a little cry to myself.
Were you emotional when you were watching it? I was.
Yeah, I just took a step back and. You've got to appreciate players like Kevin De Bruyne, you know what I mean? And it's only really when you don't see him on the pitch you start to feel it. But looking at the highlights and all the players, Sergio, Fernandinho and that coming out saying good words about him, it hit me there. So yeah, I'm gutted, mate, but you know, we've got to keep moving.
I mean, talking about Kevin, I think I was ready for him to go before tonight, but seeing all of that, the emotion and everything, I mean, the Etihad was rocking tonight. I mean, I've not seen it rocking like that for a long time. It's great. So yeah, I'm a bit speechless.
Give it one more year.
Well, I don't know, but you know, heart and head. What do you do?
It's certainly an emotional parting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, you know, we've seen the good players. Well, a lot of good players go in the last few years, but I think that was something else tonight. Maybe because it's the evening game. I don't know. But yeah. I need to decompress a bit. You know, I'll probably make more sense tomorrow. I don't know. Good to see you anyway. Good night.
So emotional. I feel like my life just left me. It's that blank. There'll be another Kevin. We hope so anyway, don't we? Don't know who that's going to be. But we need some new faces, don't we? And there'll never be another Kev, will there? You can't replace that guy. It can't happen. To find the best possible replacement.
One game to go, is that it now for Champions League qualification?
No, it's not over. We need a result against Fulham. It's not over.
To be honest, I don't think City could have given Kevin a better send-off. The only thing that would have made it even better would have been if he'd have scored or done a great assist. But anyway, what a great career and what a great send-off from Manchester City. Thanks very much to everybody who's watched the vlog again today. One more to go, that'll be down at Fulham at the weekend. If you missed Earl Barrett on the latest Forever Blue audio podcast, check that out. Have a great week. Isn't it great to be a Blue? I bet you Kevin De Bruyne agrees with that tonight.